From the moment the 2026 HSV Maloo Ute rolls into view, it's clear this machine wasn't built to be subtle. It's the kind of vehicle that doesn't whisper performance, it shouts it with a supercharged snarl. Sitting low, wide, and aggressive, the Maloo doesn't just look like a muscle car reborn, it carries the soul of Australia's V8 heritage and fuses it with the raw intensity of modern engineering. There's no mistaking its silhouette. This is a Ute that refuses to play by the rules, and every inch of it is sculpted for domination. The front fascia delivers a sucker punch to bland design trends. A blacked-out grille with honeycomb detailing is flanked by razor-sharp LED matrix headlights that cut through the darkness like twin blades. The hood bulge isn't there for show, it's functional, accommodating the monster beneath. Vents sliced into the bonnet feed cool air into a roaring powertrain, keeping temperatures down even when the revs are high. A menacing splitter hugs the asphalt below, enhancing both downforce and visual aggression. It's wide, it's angry, and it's absolutely unapologetic. Down the sides, flared fenders and sculpted bodywork make the 2026 Maloo look more like a street-legal race car than a humble workhorse. Deep side skirts channel airflow efficiently, while forged lightweight alloy wheels, wrapped in sticky Michelin Pilot Sport 5S, anchor the Ute with a firm stance. Massive 6-piston AP racing brakes peek from behind the spokes, letting everyone know that this beast can stop just as fast as it can fly. The rear haunches give off an unmistakable muscularity, a visual promise that something explosive is happening under the surface. Move around to the rear and the story continues with a quad-tip exhaust setup belting out a bass-heavy soundtrack that shakes windows and hearts. The rear diffuser is no gimmick, it's aerodynamic engineering turned into sculpture. A ducktail spoiler integrated into the tailgate caps it all off, functional and furious. There's even a subtle HSV badge stamped into the rear apron, a signature that still holds weight decades after Holden special vehicles first redefined the performance Ute. Under the hood lives the headline act, a supercharged 6.2-liter LT 4V8, similar to the one found in the Camaro 1 Zelati, but uniquely tuned for Maloo duty. It punches out a colossal 680 horsepower and 650 pound-feet of torque, turning this utility beast into one of the fastest Utes ever built. 0 to 60. 3.8 seconds, quarter mile, crushed in just over 11. And thanks to rear-wheel drive and a 10-speed automatic transmission with paddle shifters, there's always power ready to be unleashed with a flick of the fingers. It doesn't just accelerate, it launches, delivering the kind of visceral surge that pins you to the seat and makes your spine tingle. But the Maloo isn't just brute force. HSV engineers went to work refining the chassis, fitting magnetic ride control and a new rear limited slip differential to sharpen handling without sacrificing daily drivability. It corners with confidence, with torque vectoring tech that makes this rear-driven monster behave with unexpected finesse. It stays flat through tight turns, plants itself out of corners, and still hauls like a proper Ute when duty calls. It's muscle and utility, engineered into a symphony of smoke and speed. Inside, the Maloo's cabin straddles the line between sports car and high-end truck. Bucket seats with suede inserts and contrast stitching grip the driver like a racing harness, while HSV branding is subtly integrated into the dash and seatbacks. The flat-bottom steering wheel is wrapped in Alcantara, housing tactile buttons that control everything from launch mode to suspension settings. Paddle shifters are metallic and cold to the touch, a reminder of the mechanical fury they command. The 12-inch digital driver display transforms based on driving mode, giving priority to performance metrics when it matters. A secondary 13-inch infotainment touchscreen dominates the center stack, powered by GM's latest UI and offering split-screen multitasking, wireless Apple CarPlay, Android Auto, and a customizable interface for performance readouts. There's even a dedicated HSV performance app that lets drivers review lap data, acceleration times, and even G-forces in real time. The audio system, a 12-speaker premium setup tuned by JBL, but let's be honest, most drivers will be listening to that V8 symphony instead. Every inch of material is hand-picked. Leather, Alcantara, brushed aluminum, and carbon fiber all find their place, creating a cockpit that's as serious about performance as it is about aesthetics. The center console includes a wireless charging pad, a drive mode dial, and a red anodized button that triggers launch control, a tempting piece of theater waiting to be pressed. There's ambient lighting stitched into the door panels and dash that can be customized in up to 64 colors, turning nighttime driving into an experience all its own. And while it's built to thrill, the 2026 HSV Maloo doesn't skimp on practicality. The tray still offers over 1,000 liters of space, fitted with tie-down points, a spray and bed liner, and a hidden storage compartment beneath the floor. There's even an optional powered tonneau cover that opens via the key fob or infotainment screen. Need to tow. It's rated to pull up to 3,500 kilograms, making it one of the most capable performance utes on the planet. This isn't a show pony, it's a proper workhorse, dressed like a racehorse. Advanced safety systems round out the package. Adaptive cruise control, lane keep assist, autonomous emergency braking, blind spot monitoring, rear cross traffic alert, all included as standard. The Maloo also debuts HSV's Performance Driver Assistance Suite, which monitors fatigue, tracks driving patterns, and suggests breaks or changes to driving mode based on road conditions. It's high-octane intelligence fused into a 21st-century muscle machine. Fuel economy. Nobody's expecting Prius numbers, but the Maloo surprises with its cylinder deactivation tech. On the highway, it can sip fuel at a rate of 10.2 L, 100 kilometers thanks to its active fuel management system, though spirited driving will definitely push that higher. Still, for the performance on offer, it's more efficient than anyone would guess. Price-wise, the 2026 HSV Maloo doesn't come cheap, but then again, legends never do. Starting at AUD $125,000, it positions itself as the ultimate expression of Australian performance heritage. There are optional packages too, like the Carbon Track Pack with carbon ceramic brakes and lightweight aero, or the Executive Street Pack with added tech, premium finishes, and a slightly softer ride for daily commuting. Buyers can tailor it to track or street, aggression or elegance, or both. But the real magic of the Maloo isn't in the numbers. It's in the feeling it delivers. The sensation when the supercharger screams to life, the tires dig into asphalt, and the horizon gets pulled toward the windshield at warp speed. It's a return to raw emotion in an era where digital filters and sterile EV silence threaten to dominate. This is analog passion in a digital world. The Maloo doesn't ask for attention, it commands it. Whether it's carving corners on a mountain pass, laying rubber down an empty highway, or just idling menacingly outside a pub, it's a rolling piece of performance art with a distinctly Australian accent. HSV may have evolved, but its mission hasn't changed: build machines that make hearts race and blood boil. And the 2026 Maloo is proof that the V8 isn't just alive, it's kicking harder than ever. This isn't just a ute. It's the last war cry of an icon. And what a beautiful, deafening war.